All right, guys, we are here. Um, it is cold right now. I think it's about 36 degrees. The snow has finally stopped, and it looks like we're gonna maybe get a small break and get some sun for just a few minutes. But I wanted to go ahead and show you everything. I did go ahead and get the batteries hooked back up. Everything is running. And we'll go from there. But let's turn this around here. So here we are. This is the solar panels. These are HWQ, if I remember right, is the brand of these. They're 100 watt each. I've got them hooked up down here in series and in parallel. So I'm running 400 watts at 24 volts. I just bolted them onto these pallets. I just stacked these pallets up to get them up out of the snow. Hopefully over the winter they stayed up out of the snow. They look pretty good. We're going to bolt these pallets together a little bit better, and then we're going to move them later. Hopefully Sunday. I have another spot. As if you look, there's a few places here, over here, obviously just a little bit, and then this one right here, and then these three right there. Those all kind of get in the sun, in the way of the sun later in the year when the sun is lower on the skyline. Right now it's pretty straight up, but we're going to move it. Should give us some better charging for longer, give us better usage. These are rated according to the website at about 20% efficiency, so I'm pretty happy with them. I'm not real happy with that stand. I think I'm going to go with a different one once I add more panels to the system. That thing was really hard to put together. It just was not designed real well, especially these clamps right here. The bolts that are on these clamps on the back side. Let's see if I can show you. It's hard to see either, but it's up in there. It's just a little twisty thing. In fact, I see one right here. It's one of these. And if you look at this one, you can actually see that it came drilled crooked. That's not a straight hole, and this one won't even work. Look how bad that's drilled. This is what the screw goes into, and then pinches this all the way down and holds them. But I'm not a real big fan of this. I'm gonna find something else. Maybe even redo the whole rack. But it survived the winter, so that was good. I was happy to see that, and we will build another set, and we're probably going to put them just over here. That's a dog kennel that we're going to use for a chicken coop, and I got to get some baby chickens and stuff in there. It's completely sealed though. I'll give you a quick look at it here. It's sealed on all 6 sides so that I don't have to worry about foxes or raccoons or anything digging up underneath and getting to my chickens. It's completely solid, and they can come in here, do their thing. The only thing that could get in here would be maybe a rattlesnake, but I've heard that rattlesnakes are pretty good at killing chickens, so they can come in here, and there is a little door, and then they can go inside here. And this is, I'll give you let you look in here. I don't think I have it locked. Maybe I do. No, it's not locked. So they can come in. I'm going to mount probably right here, maybe right here. I'm going to put a small space heater. I'll put my boxes down here for them, my laying boxes. I'll put a small heater over there, and then I'm going to run my solar. I'll bury a line and bring solar in here, and that'll keep them warm during the winter. I'll go ahead and I'm going to finish out this door, but that's going to be my chicken coop, keep my chickens safe. I don't think I need a lot. I'm probably only going to have maybe 4 or 5 chickens, and during the day they can be out running, and then at night we can put them in there. They can go into the box and be okay. So let's go inside here. I'm going to flip it back around. I'll go back inside and show you what I got done in there. I'm not sure why my generator's not working. I hooked it up, it's running, but it's not powering the cabin. So I got to find out what's going on there. And sorry, it got dark. I just stepped inside here. So we'll get over here a little bit. All right, so here we go. So we're running, I got 4 of these. These are Battleborn. They are the 100 amp 12 volt batteries. These ones are the ones that do have the heater hooked up. So the heater, this is where the heater hooks up, and I'm running them in series all the way around, and that will keep these batteries from overheating. And you've got one positive right here, and then you also have one positive that's hooked up right here, and those are the little wires right there that go up, and it actually comes up here, and this is your heater. You can turn it on if you're worried that it's going to get too cold, and you just flip your switch, and that will come on when that reaches, I believe it has to get down to 4 degrees, and it turns on. So you can see right now, here's my state of charge, 27, or my voltage coming out of my batteries is 27.9. I do run the smart dongle so I can use my phone to communicate with everything, and you can see it's running here, and it just runs down. It does its fuse link right here, runs into the charge controller or charger inverter. You can see right now I'm just on inverter, and I'm going to probably end up running that in parallel with this. That'll give me 222 phase when I do that. So right now I'm just running off of this one. This one I've got partially hooked up, but not all the way, but I will get them hooked up. And then I'm just running out here. This is my main power cable, and I'm running into here. So if you haven't seen the video before, what I did is both of these are 30 amp double breakers. So this one is shut off right now. This isn't even in use at all at any time. So we're not going to worry about that. This is hooked up. You can see I've got a loop. I've hooked these two together, and this cable here, this one here, is actually to the generator. And so if I want to run it off my generator when it's working, all I have to do is make sure that this one is shut off, this is another, and this one's turned on, and then I can run everything off the generator. I have to figure out why it's not working. It was working last year when I left. It's not working now. So I gotta take that apart, find out what's going on. But coming off the solar, we're coming in here, we're grounded to our bar right there, and then we have our one hot coming in right here into this. When I turn this on, it powers both sides. So right here, both my lights switches are working, and my outlets. So those are the only two I have right now. We're only at 389 square feet. We're small. It's going to be a small, tiny cabin, and 389 square feet with a few outlets and a few lights. So for now, it's not much. Down the road, we might add some more stuff, and then it'll get bigger. And then at that point, that's when I'll go ahead and be using this, because I'll be at a 220 split phase, and we'll run through there. So you can see, and come back down here to the batteries, you can see I am running in series, and also I'm running in parallel. So 400 watts, 24 volts. I'm gonna work on getting up to 4 more of these, and then I'll be at 800 watts, 24 volts. So we're coming off the hot here, and we're coming off the negative here. You always want to make sure that you're the two furthest away from each other. When you're doing something like this, you don't want to be coming off of that one there. You're gonna have issues with your battery if you do. So you want to come off of the far one there. This is the positive. I have the positive running into a 30 amp fuse here. It comes up to this circuit breaker. Right now it's off. We'll turn it on. That powers that up. And then the negative is coming up over here to, this is the Victron shunt. This is a 500 amp. I can, you see this little wire right here? This comes off, goes over, goes behind the wall. It's actually going into here, and then there's a communication line here. And that communication line comes over up here, and this tells me how many, kind of hard to see, is the glare there, but this shows me how many watts I'm charging right now from my solar panels. So we come up through here. This is my one of my bars, power. Positive comes into here, comes out here, goes into the, I'm running a 150-100 charge controller, and then the negative comes from the shunt up to here, up to there. Here's my PV. They come down and out. And then I've got this positive going into this box. I've got this negative going into this box, and then the other two come over to here. When this is all done, these wires are all going to be nice and neat. They're all going to be nice and tucked up. But for right now, I'm just trying to get everything running. So I have electric up here. I can use my saws, drills, or whatever, so that we can start finishing out the inside and get everything up and running. Very, very happy with this system. I got all of this system here. I got from Battleborn Batteries. Plug and play. They programmed it for me. Very simple to hook up and run. I'm very pleased with them. I'm not getting paid for promoting them, but I know that this video I'm also going to put on a link to on one of the Facebook pages for beginners on solar power, and I just give you guys an idea. This is a good system. The whole system, as it sits right now, I think I'm into it about $5,200 for everything. So I caught it on a good day. I got them on a sale. Great customer support from them. Very, very pleased with their customer support. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below on my YouTube video, or feel free to comment on the Solar Power for Beginner page on Facebook, and I'll do my best to answer them. I'm no expert, guys. I'm learning as I go. This is the system that I've chosen to go with, and lots of research and lots of questions and asking different people on how we wanted to do this. And this is the system that we came up with. So hopefully this will help some people. If you're not sure how or what you're doing, I'll do my best to answer it. If I can't answer it, I promise you I will guide you to the right people to get answers to. But this is what's working for us. This is how we're going to run it for now. Changes will be coming as we grow, as we build. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. And that's probably it for today. I'm going to head back down the hill. It's still 35 degrees up here and cold, and I didn't bring a jacket, so I wasn't expecting this, and I'm a little chilly up here, but I did get everything running, and we will go from here. Hopefully we can start finishing out the inside Sunday, I hope. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great day. Bye.